welcome to West Country Wanderings. I've just stopped off that train today, that one behind me there, just going off there to Plymouth. Stopped off the train at Totnes. Making my way onto Cornwall, but I'm having a break here because I thought I'd do Totnes Castle. So why not join me on a tour here on West Country Wanderings, looking at Totnes Castle in Devon. At the castle we went to the other day at Goodrich in Herefordshire, the one here at Totnes in Devon is also a Norman castle, but it was substantially rebuilt in the 13th century. Its keep was rebuilt and we're going to have a look at that. It doesn't have as many staircases that the one at Goodrich does, but it has fine views over the town here, and it commands a position across three valleys, which of course why it was built so strategically in this town in South Devon. A while to wait before changing trains here to carry on to Cornwall. I could have changed at Plymouth. I thought I'd take my break at train just going flying through there in one of the middle tracks here at Totnes. I thought I'd take my break here and then carry on and do the South Devon Steam Railway, but sadly it's a Friday today and it's not open in this part of the year. On Fridays it's only currently open at weekends, so sadly no steam railway here, but we'll probably cover that at some future point here on West Country Wanderings. So I thought I would do the castle instead, because it's only a short walk from the railway station, up a bit of a hill, because it's on the top of the hill as you can imagine, and we'll probably be able to include a bit of footage of the town as well before I catch my train on down to Cornwall. I know Totnes very well because up until 3 years ago Totnes was my home. I lived here for about 3 years while I was working, initially at Plymouth and then latterly in Brixham, and then I moved to just outside Dartmouth. But yeah, so I know the town well. It has a very independent spirit to it. Now, Totnes is in the South Hams part of South Devon, some 20 miles to the east of the city of Plymouth, and about another 15 miles from Torbay, the English Riviera. This castle is a Norman motte and bailey castle. There it is, just behind my head there. We're going to have a look at that because it's only the keep that remains. Obviously it's built on the top of the mound there, and we should get, hopefully, it's a nice clear day, hopefully some clear shots at the top. So yes, we're just on the earthen banks here. Just give you a quick look around. There is a path going that way, one behind me. That's the railway station just back there where we started our short walk here today, and yeah, we've got fantastic views all around. Another train just pulling in down there. So yeah, Totnes station is on the main line between Exeter and Plymouth. It's quite a busy station. I think there's a train every 30 minutes going into Plymouth and one back the other way towards Exeter as well. So it's an unusual station because it has two further tracks running through the middle of it, so trains can whiz through at high speed and past the trains that have stopped. Got beautiful ramsons on the bank here. The garlic, I can just smell it. It's just all down this bank here, and it's the ramparts of the wall. The castle just here on this side here. It's a wonderful spot here on such a fine, beautiful day. So what I'm going to do now is head back down that way, and then I'll make our way up to the top of the keep. This is the Bailey of Totnes Castle, and of course this is the area. There would have been lots of buildings here, lots of hustle and bustle going on in this particular area below the actual mound and the keep at the top in those days. As I say, it was originally a Norman castle, but the keep we're about to see was actually rebuilt in the 13th century. It has an interesting history. It was used briefly during the English Civil War, though it didn't see any action, and it then sadly fell into disrepair. There were some repair works done in the 19th century, the start of tourism, and the English Heritage Trust took it over in 1984. Now in this view you can actually see Totnes's two churches. The one nearest the camera is the one in the main high street. We'll see if we can have a quick look at that. And the one further down, I'll put in the names of those two churches, is the one nearer the river. And that is the higher town part, or sorry, the Bridgetown part of Totnes. So one time it was actually effectively two towns or two villages divided by the river. Now it's all one town. Now the white building followed by the dark blue building to the left of it, that's right in the town centre, in fact in 4th Street, and that is very close to the marketplace and market area. Your views up from here today, such a clear day. So you get those stunning views across the town, probably the best place you can get views of Totnes short of using a drone. Now those playing fields there with their dark red, burgundy red houses behind it was originally the site of Totnes Priory, and that worked in conjunction with the castle here in Totnes. Now just to the left of the railway track there's another train just pulling in now. You might be able to just see that. That was the former St Ivel Creamery. It has now sadly been derelict for at least some 15 years. I'm not sure what the plans are for that. And you can now see Castle Street where we walked up earlier. That's the light blue coloured cottage with that little bridge that goes across the street there. I think it links two gardens because the owner of the cottage there has the cottage on the other side of the street. And the first person that built the castle here was Juhel, Juhel, of Totnes, and he was actually a lieutenant of William the Conqueror. And he was given feudal baron control of the borough of Totnes. And when he got that status, he then built the castle here to give it just both a defensive position, but also, of course, a status position. On the death of King William, 1088, Juhel lost his status here, and of course then lost control of his land and the castle. After that, the feudal barony was passed to one Roger Dinant, and his descendants possessed control of this castle and the surrounding areas for some 3 generations. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of Totnes in Devon here today on West Country Wanderings. If you did, please consider subscribe, share, a comment. I'd love to hear from you, or a like. Until next time, take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and I hope to see you on the channel again very, very soon. All the best for now. Cheers. Goodbye.